It's Tip Tuesday again. Today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest frustrations I hear a lot of people talk about, which often comes from quilters or people that are doing fine corners or things like that, and that is when your fabric gets stuffed into your feed dogs. It is one of the most pain in the butt things because then you have to dig it out of there, hope that your corner still looks good. It's just a whole chaotic mess nobody likes to mess with. There's an easy solution for it though. Most machines come with a zigzag needle plate. Now what's cool is that a lot of machines have something called a straight stitch needle plate available to them, or they might even be included. For example, on the Brother XP2 Luminaire here, it is included with the machine. So, one way to prevent that fabric getting stuffed into the feed dogs is to switch the needle plate. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove the needle plate on this guy. Just super easy. Thank you, brother. And on this needle plate, you'll notice that right here, there's a nice wide opening. They have that wide opening so that when you do your zigzag or decorative stitches, you don't risk or run into the risk, to break your needle or anything like that. Now, the straight stitch needle plate looks a little bit different there, because you'll see there is just one little hole in the center. Some of them, the hole is more oval, some of them it's more just like this, where it's just that circle, but there's going to be one little hole right there, and what that does is it prevents the fabric from getting stuffed into that hole, which is what often happens when we get that horribleness happening during half-square triangles. The other kind of cool thing that I like about Brother is that on their straight stitch needle plates, they often have these nice little markings, the 1/4 inch and the 5/8 right on the bobbin door. I just think it's a cool little extra. So I'm going to go ahead and put that needle plate in. I'm going to wake the machine up because this machine does not like it when you do it when she's awake. And let her do her morning stretches, and then I'm going to show you just how nicely it'll do it. So, the place where I often ran into that problem, one sec, there we go, was when we were all making these. We were making a ton of masks. I always had the fabric stuff it into the feed dogs right here on the corner. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that straight stitch needle plate and my 1/4 inch foot and show you exactly how it doesn't do that anymore. So, I'm going to switch to sewing. And especially on these larger machines, where, for example, the Luminaire has a 7mm stitch width, the machine I was using also had a 7mm stitch width, it would stuff in the feed dogs because that hole was so big. With this straight stitch needle plate, I will have no problems at all. So, I'm going to go ahead and line it up here. Let's see. Put my presser foot down. I'm going to lower the speed a little bit because I'm a little out of practice, at least on the mask front. I'm going to go ahead and go. And look at that. It didn't even get the corner of it even a little bit. There we go. Cut it off. Lift my foot. And there we go, a nice beautiful seam where it didn't even stuff it in the feed dogs even a little bit. I hope this tip is a good one for you. If you have other quilting or tricks like that, please let me know. And also, if you want to know more like that, let us know. We always are more than willing to hear what kind of things you're looking for to help make your life easier. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next Tuesday.